when that blue bar's finished.
Yep.
And welcome back, everybody. We are here watching the Honey Dogma versus Rocket live stream. We are joined by our lovely commentators Ryan Sheridan and just him. Just him actually. He's a lovely guy. Dogma have just started out on offense, then they've quickly thrown the disc away. We now have Rocket ready to work the disc up the field. We have Franny walking the disc up, holding the disc. Lucian Lee, passing Luke running under. We have a bit of a wind. It's coming from the right side of your screen to the left. We have a turnover here. Dogma's playing some tight defense. Rocket, the B team to Groot, are looking to pull out a win here against Dogma, which is a evenly split team with the other Dogma. Dogma moving the disc nice and quickly, not holding on to it too long. Rocket playing some stifling defense though, shutting down those handlers, disc into the zone, and score for Tom Fraser. Alright, we are now have our other commentator, Callum McIntosh, ready to join us on the mic.
Thanks, Ryan. He might have raised your expectations there with some quality commentary. I do not promise to continue such quality. Rightio. Who's going to be putting the pull up? It's Sean McDonald. And alongside him on this D-line is Dave Sanders, Cam, Tom, Ryan, and Sean Szymanski. Last but not least, once he turns around, I'll tell you, Harrison, I think. That's my guess.
Well, I mean, you went fast. So. Yo, Tom, when we run a start. Here we go, boys.
Damn. Who are these Rocket boys? These are some young fellas.
Go to the other side. Go tight. Either go break time. Fast, dangerous.
Young, fast, and dangerous indeed. We've got a strong wind in this game, going from the right to the left of your screen. Fantastic pull. Oh, great pressure from Dave Sanders there. Oh, there's a call. Hopefully once Frogma's game is over, we'll have some reinforcements for the commentary booth. Bit of discussion here between Tim and Cam. Uh-oh. We're taking it back. Dave Sanders. Rightio, Ryan Sheridan. Prime position here for Honey Dogma. They need to put this away. Sean works hard for it, doesn't get it. Tom Warden now. The backhand floats, but Ryan gets it down. Delightful forehand from Cam. And they put it through. And it's Harrison Leach with the score there. 2-zip to Honey Dogma. I'm not sure of the background info Ryan filled you guys in with, but Honey Dogma, named Honey Dogma due to the fact that pretty much I think every player in there has been involved with the UC Honey Badgers at some point in their lifespan. Yes, even Dave, he started the whole bloody thing. My apologies, I'm not too familiar with the Rocket players currently to really call their line. But down the other end, for Honey Dogma, we got Tom, Sean, Cam, Dave, Toby. Is that Lou? My eyesight is going. And Ryan. No, it's Calum Treewick Stephen. He's rocking a bit of facial hair. Great pull, it's deep. Playing in their own end zone here. Tim brings it out. It's gone up and Toby couldn't clear enough height off the ground. Very calm play here from Rocket. Ooh, thrown away there. Big downwind play. Let's see if Honey Dogma put this one up. Oh, miscommunication. Cam throws it straight into the path of Rocket. Feeling a bit lax out there from Honey Dogma perhaps. Need to tighten up. They've got a chance here to set. It's flicked through all the way to the back. And that's the first score from Rocket in this affair. 2-1. Looks like we're bringing some of the younger players from this team on. Adam Chung, Andy Hislop. And Lou, the youngest. Alongside them, Matt Furs, Luke Rabe, and Harry. Yeah, Dogma don't look too happy with that. They're going to want to end their, well, both teams will. They're going to want to end the day on a high note. Downwind pull just short of the end zone. Lou Mance with the disc. Oh, they got T-Frey. Surely something good's going to happen. Furs puts it up for Luke Rabe. It's an ugly take, but it's effective. He looks at his options. Nothing going. Zippy movement from Adam Chung. He plays it back. T-Frey on the disc. The forehand goes up from T-Frey, and it's big Andy Hislop bringing it down in the end zone. They made that look a little bit easy. The heat's picked up here at Nunwick Park. It was a chilly overcast morning, but it's properly burning through now. Sweat dripping down these athletes' foreheads. It's a beautiful sight. It's the D-line. Sean McDonald, Harrison, Sean Szymanski, Cam, Dave, Toby, and Ryan Sheridan. It is massive. That's gone. Jogging it up to the brick mark. Pick call. Quick unders getting free for Rocket. Another pick. A little bit messy out there. It's gone up. Deleted by Hugo. Free to Honey Dogma. Again, Rocket cruised through the defense a little bit too easy, perhaps. It's going to be an up window point for Honey Dogma. It won't be easy. But when you've got Mike Muldrew, Luke Rabe, Tom Fraser, Harry Jones, Matt Furs, Lou Manson, Andy Hislop, it doesn't seem so hard. And we're away. Skims off the ground. Matt Furs picks it up, plays to Lou Mance. Andy Hislop wide and shallow. The far sideline is probably the high side here. There is a bit of an angle. Muldrew puts it through to Fraser. He had a window to throw in, chose not to. He's got Matt Furs working it up for him. Big pivot from Matt. Lou on the disc. Swiftly resets it. Big stretch from T. Frey. A call's been made. Down call. Bit of disagreement. Frey seems fairly convinced. Can't say I had a good angle at it. to see whether it was up or down. The call is down. Rocket now. I like the bloke in the high-vis flappy cap. Very sensible headwear. And he puts his long arm in there. Gets the D. Matt now on the pickup. He's got T-Frey alongside him. Stack staying fairly central here. Harry and Mike waiting for their movement. Furs on the near side. Luke Rabe with some space and time. Honey Dogma very happy to play through Tom and the other handlers. Patient play. Matt looking to put in the end zone now. He's keen. Lou's there for it. He puts through the forehand. Again, Tom just chilling on the desk. Luke's got it just outside the end zone. He floats it up. Oh, it's nearly grabbed. Tim brings it down. They've got the downwind. Surely he puts it up. It's gone. Who's there? It's Furs versus... Oh, just out. That's a great grab. There's more white shirts than black. Doesn't matter. We've equalised here. It's 3-all. Great point from Rocket. Took a while, fought hard for it, and time's called. The Frogma game is over. Unsure of the score. But may have a couple of special guests coming through now. Very glad that Luke has chosen to wear a cap. If he hadn't, it'd be very hard to distinguish him and Lou Mance. Rocket looking pretty chill in their circle. Tom Fraser giving his team the good word. I'm not sure if I can say I'm pleased or concerned, but alongside me now in the commentary booth, Ben Johnston.
Yeah, g'day.
How you going, Ben?
Yeah, pretty good. Just came off a pretty nice win to end the day, so gonna watch this game and then relax a little bit, I think.
Nice. What was the score for Frogma versus Dogtown?
It was 15-4 to us.
15-4.
Nice
Great
win
win. Not the loudest chant from Honey Dogma. See if Rocket can take them on that front. Use that energy to take the lead for the first time in the match.
So give me a rundown of what's happened so far. What have I missed?
Wind.
Wind?
No, I'd say Honey Dogma started well, but last 2 points, Rocket have very calmly controlled the disc on the way up. Ben, do you know you'd have better luck with the names of the Rocket players than me, probably?
Oh, I maybe know 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, rightio. Slim pickings here. Well, if you do know them, say their name.
Number 56 on the far right for Rocket over there. It's Tim Meyer-Smith.
Yeah, I knew that one. Any more, mate? Is that Lush?
Third from left, Lushen Lee.
Lushen Lee.
Absolutely fantastic human being.
You heard it here first. Who else?
Well, honestly, it looks like a lot of these guys have come up from the Auckland school system, and I'm not really
Yeah.
familiar with them. So.
They ain't geezers. This is some young blood.
Probably about your age.
Probably younger, mate. I'm getting close to the geezer category, I think. What does that make you?
Spiritually, you're a geezer.
Yeah. Rightio. For Honey Dogma, we got Mike, Dave, Matt, Tom, Adam Chung, and Lou Mance. Mike, open with acres of space in the middle of the park. Put it up, Mike. He plays it back. Leave that to Tom. Tom puts up a delightful backhand to Furs. Again, we've seen it before in this game. Tom and Matt putting in a lot of work as handlers. What else would you expect? Lou now, he's got Adam. It's gone through. Oh. Did Matt get a touch on that?
Yep. Bottom of his cleats.
That's a drop. To those keeping track of stats at home, that's a drop.
Stood on it for good measure.
Have we got a new disc? Has there been an exchange?
Yeah.
Ryan Sheridan brings in a new disc. Matt, maybe a little bit grumpy. Takes it out on the disc. Remember, folks, don't disrespect the disc. Lush centers it to, who's that, Ben?
He's a tall guy.
Tall fella. Old mate.
Look, he's from Auckland, so there's a pretty high chance his last name might be Mercer. There's a few of them up there.
Lush down the sideline. Puts up the backhand, but
poaching.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about talking over each other. I'll just defer to you.
I'll let you. No, you do the commentary. I'll do the color
Commentary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just tap me when you want me to. Come and say stuff.
We're just establishing a system, Ben and I might tap him on the knee when I want to bring him into the conversation. And I'll just hold my hand on his knee or his inner thigh for the duration of his commentary. We're just going to test this out now. So, it's gone up. Tom to Dave Sanders. Oh, Dave. He apologises to the rest of his team.
How do you think it's going? Well, I've been here for 1 point, so.
It's a turn. Matt quickly picks it up. He's got Adam racing to the end zone. Again, back to Tom. Mike and Lou on the far side. Back to Mike. Never one to hold onto the disc too long. Keeps it moving. And there we go. Easy as, yeah. You raised those 2 arms, Andy Hislop. That is indeed a point.
Pretty good from Tom to Andy there. I just talked to Harrison on the sideline. Harrison's told me that during their timeout, Honey Dogma, decided that they wanted to stretch the stack out a little bit. So what they were talking about is they found that they were a little bit clustered, which meant the defense clustered around them and made it really hard for them to get a little bit of flow going. So it looks like, from what I've seen so far in the short time I've been here, that they're actually doing that quite well. It's good to see, really.
They're going to do that on the upwind?
Well, time will tell, won't it?
Time will indeed tell. Thank you, Ben Johnston. Ben, did you manage to catch the score of Vic versus Groot at all? Or Wildcat, sorry?
Unfortunately, no, but as we were leaving, there was a contentious call in the end zone about a score.
Was Goose involved?
Goose was not involved, but I could feel Goose's spirit there.
Rightio, with the poll, it's Cam. What's Cam's last name? Is he from Australia?
He is Australian, so just call him Australian Cam.
Are there multiple Cams?
No.
I'll call him Cam. Rightio, the Rocket sideline's in the way, but I do see Cam, Harrison, Toby, Sean Szymanski, Ryan Sheridan.
Callum Treewick Stevenson.
Some
Tom Warden.
nice facials from Sean Szymanski on the chase. Rory Moore with the disc. Hey, is that Rory Moore? I don't know. Well, that name just came to me. If that is his name, I'm rolling with it regardless.
All right, we got Rory.
Oh, and yellow hat.
Colin.
Colin. All right, guys, we're getting the pieces of the puzzle. We're assembling the bigger picture. Oh,
Francis Kim there.
oh, Francis Kim. Here we go. We're on a roll. To the Aucklanders watching, you're going to get a bit more representation in the name calling now. Thank you, Ben Johnston, for jogging the memory. Dave's wiping the sweat off his head that doesn't have as much hair as it used to. He seems to have shifted it down to his face. Luxurious beard.
It's rare to see Dave without a hat nowadays. Can't imagine what a sunburnt scalp must be like. I hope one day I don't have to find out.
Time comes for us all, Ben. Might get a more vocal Dogma sideline now that Frogman's done with their game. Currently not hearing it. Quick point for Rocket, so we stay level at 4-all. We've got Luke, Harry, Adam, Lou, Matt, Andy and Tom. Coordinated clap, fantastically coordinated in fact.
I've seen that they've practiced it a little bit.
Yeah, they've definitely been workshopping that one. Maybe if they'd spend less time on that, they might not be currently drawing. But hey, they're a respectable side, this Rocket. Enjoyable game so far. Rightio. Rory Moore with the pole. It's hanging and the wind's taking that. I'm looking at Campbell Nauman on the lime. You might see him cross the end zone. No, he's going around. Very respectful. Look at him go. What's the highest speed you've ever hit on a lime?
About 28.
28?
About 28.
Yeah. Yeah. No, my mate takes the limiters out. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to discuss such illicit activities on the stream. Fastest I ever hit though was I hit 31 going down University Drive. I was very pleased with myself. I was wearing a helmet. I was on the road.
Good on you.
I had a helmet on too. That was in fact with the first ever time I rode a lime. Probably. It's a conspiracy,
I
mate.
catch limes on the regular. I'd say 26 to 28 is the standard maximum speed.
I'm not surprised you're a regular limer, Ben.
Well, I live in the city, so it just makes sense to lime about.
Rightio, Matt and Tom working it up together. He's put it up. Little scuba to Matt. Lou gets robbed of it. We got Adam on the disc on the far side. Floats the backhand swing. There's a bit of pressure there, but Tom gets it. He's having a fairly good game, Tom Fraser. He's not seeing much downfield, though. A look of disappointment passes his face. Again, Lou's not getting the disc this point. Matt's not going to let it happen. Luke Rabe puts it through to Andy. Surely, Lou, you can do it, buddy. Yeah! Oops, sorry, I shouldn't speak so loudly, but the sideline's cheering for Lou. He finally got the disc. And there we go, Honey Dogma with the score.
You'd think Lou would have done something to Matt there, maybe in the previous point or on the sideline that upset him so much, but really good to see a nice bit of flow there from Dogma. Good point.
Oh, Lou's got a great big smile on his face, cheeky wee grin. We're just bringing him over here. Lou Mance.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about Matt first bullying you on that point?
Oh my God. Well, just shows that we have a real good team connection. If one player doesn't get it, we have a team to back it up there. That's what I'm going to take away from that situation, nothing else.
I think that's the only thing you can take away. Thank you very much, Lou Mance. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Lou, I'm training to be a diplomat with that kind of speech. Keeping tensions low, it's good.
5-4 to Honey Dogma. Can they extend this lead, or are we going to keep trading? Speaking of trading, how's your stock market going?
I've decided that in recent light...
Sell, people, sell.
I'm really investing in a bit of hand sanitizer nowadays. Forget gold, it's all about the liquid gold, and that's what people seem to be buying, so I've invested well, not my money, but Canterbury Ultimate Club money into some hand sanitizer. They think it's going to NZUC for use, but really it's going to my bag.
There you have it. Ben Johnston of Canterbury Ultimate embezzling hand sanitizer. You couldn't write that. Rightio, rocket on the disc. Colin. Big. That's it.
Big Red? I feel
Big
like
Red.
he's a Mercer.
Who, Big Red?
Yeah, Big Red. We're going to call him Big Red though.
All right.
In case he isn't. Nice around backhand by Sean. Unfortunately, couldn't be collected there by Sean. The Sean to Sean connection, unfortunately, not working.
Spelled differently.
Yeah,
it's more like Sean and Scene.
Yeah.
Scene. Henceforth, Sean Szymanski is known as Scene for the rest of this game. Toby's running relatively quickly,
Great
but not quick enough.
Big Red. Looking for that continuation. Here comes Colin. Looked off though.
Francis Kim on the disc. Backhand to Colin, and Scene with the D. Denying Rocket players, Scene.
Great effort by Scene there to stop the reverse bookends. Nothing like turning it over and then being the one scored on, so good on him.
I haven't seen a Scene that brutal since that last Tinder message of mine. Nicole, if you're out there, please. Rightio. Cam on the disc. Quick turn from Ryan. Oh, he's got a chance here, but I think Cam will bring it down.
Where's the continuation to Sean?
Sean McDonald with the point. The lead is extended, 6-4 to Honey Dogma. Massive point. Yeah, Colin looks disappointed. Raises his hands to that delightful flappy cap of his.
High since probably week 2017.
Surely, Tom, a bit of commentary from you.
I'm retired, I can't comment.
Hey Tom, I just want you to know that this man came out of retirement just to commentate this weekend.
For those at home, Tom Blomfield is on the sideline. He has years of experience and knowledge, and he's choosing to deny that to you, the audience. If someone could really raise the quality of this commentary box, it would be Tom Blom. He'd rather let us suffer in our own jocks. Rightio, Toby with the pull. Alongside him, Tom Warden, Cam, Harrison, and then Keith. Quite the wide individual blocking my view.
Bulldog is his nickname
Ben
in
Johnston,
the UC circle.
you ran into Keith in your game. I saw you look a bit stunned. What did that feel like?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was rattled a little bit, but everyone expected the foul call and I decided just to play on. Get a little bit of advantage from that one.
Big brain. Lucian Lee on the disc. He wants to put it up. Or maybe that's just a very convincing feint. I'm easily fooled.
Lucian Lee has the most luscious hair of any man I've ever seen.
It's a major call. Hot takes here in the booth. Toby playing deep D here. Is Rory Moore going to best him? Lucian having his run of the chicken coop here.
Looks like Dogma is trying to play some sort of junk defense here.
Stalling a bit now, the advancement of Rocket. Francis Kim floats the forehand through, brought down. Is he a Mercer?
Could be.
Could be.
That guy, long hair, number 82, one glove, I think is a Mercer, but he's got one glove, so we're going to call him one glove.
All right, two sons.
Playing with one glove is quite the power move. It really makes you think like you look like you know what you're doing. So really you've got to live up to that. So I respect any man who wears one glove.
Can confirm that Ben Johnston is the expert on all the gear, no idea. I went tramping with him in half his pass last weekend. That man had so much unnecessary crap.
I like to live comfortably, what can I say?
Francis Kim looking for someone to put it to. It's a long point, a long upwind point, but they've put it up. What are you going to do, Ryan? He drops off. The chance to center it here. Rory Moore on the far side. Very relaxed from Rocket. Impressive O. Close now. Again, Lucian Lee just waltzing through the downfield. Is this it? The
Lucian looks like he's off to a dinner party with those white cuffs and really living up to it. He's feasting on all the space that Dogma's giving him right now.
Yes, Dogma looking a little bit tired here now.
Great movement there. Good catch by Lucian.
Big upline from Rory. Opens up space back in the middle of the park. Oh, we nearly see a pirouette there. Oh, was that the chance?
Old man Sanders coming in for an old man block, but unfortunately couldn't make it in time. And a foul call.
Here's a fun fact, Ben. Did you know that when Dave Sanders first picked up the disc, the Ottoman Empire was still around?
You know, I didn't know that, but that's quite believable.
Of course it's believable, it's a fact.
It's true.
Commanding performance from Lucian this particular point. I kind of just want the whole thing over with, to be honest.
I'm impressed with the tenacity of Dogma's defense here, holding out Rocket. Oh, is it
The
Rocket
hammer's
or
up.
Boots?
It's Rocket.
Rocket. Resorting to a over-the-head hammer throw to get the scores actually kind of shows you just how good the defense there was in the end. Just forcing them to resort to.
Hammer score. Why didn't they just do that earlier?
I don't know, Mac. That's a big brain. That's a big brain thought from you.
Now that Tom Fraser has seen a completed hammer this game, he might start trying to pull some of those out.
Might be inspired to complete some of his own for once.
Yeah, not much you can do on that score there. 6-5 to Honey Dogma. If they can get the 7th point, it's going to put them in.
What?
Don't worry. I thought I cracked a high. Those listening at home, if I did crack a high, I apologize. Rightio. For Rocket, we've got Francis with the pull. Who else is there, Ben?
We got Tim Meyer-Smith on the far right, number 7. No, sorry, number 6. I didn't see that other guy hidden behind Ryan Sheridan from my view.
Thanks, bro. Rightio, and for Honey Dogma, it's Andy, Harry, Magic Mike Muldrew, Luke Adam, Lou, and Matt Furs. Harry wanting the deep run. Oh, Mike! Mike might want to dry his hands on his shorts. Perhaps he's a little bit sweaty. Colin puts it through to Tim Meyer-Smith with the point. Let's see Mike fire up in this next point.
Couldn't recognise Colin without his bright yellow hat.
Yes, the booth was thrown by the lack of hat. Is that something to indicate that he's taking this game more seriously now?
Yeah, I'd expect with the loss of the hat makes him a little more streamlined and able to run a little bit faster.
We'll watch closely to see if Dogma employ a similar strategy of removing the hats to increase aerodynamics.
Looks like we've got the same line. They're probably pretty disappointed with that one. It's unfortunate for Mike Muldrew. Bit of a butterfingers there, to be honest.
Yep, they've conceded 2 in a row here. It's back on level pegging. Dogma going to be kicking themselves.
Of course he'd bring up pegging, man.
You dirty pig! That's Dusty, bro. Again, if there's anyone else who'd like to commentate, come down to the booth. Rightio. Floated up the pole, it's nice. T-Frey with the pickup to Lou. Oh, the sun's kicked up another notch here. I'm just feeling it now as a fair skin look as they should have.
Yeah, you're looking pretty ready to me.
Thanks. It's gone up. Oh! Lovely extension from Matt Furs, but not extensive enough.
Unfortunate, in my opinion, just a little bit of a misread. I think Matt Furs had the depth on his defender, and he could have waited for that to sink a little bit more before going up for it.
Yeah, good.
Wise words of advice from you, Macca. Just be better.
Wandering over from the Group Rocket game is Joe Panaya. Perhaps we'll get some results and maybe a few choice words from the man. No, he's sitting down. Tim Meyer-Smith flicks it up. Lovely grab. No deep run though. Francis on the disc. Grabbed by Adam Chung now on the turn. Here we go. Tom Fraser. Looking very relaxed. There you go. There's the hammer. Oh! Great D from Rory Moore. Expect more hammers now. What do you think of Tom's pants, Ben?
So I haven't really been paying attention to Tom's legs so far.
Ooh!
Where is he on the field right
Body's
now?
flying. We're just gonna have to put a pin in that and focus on the game. Right now, a call made here. Contact between Adam and was it Big Red?
Big Red.
He is big, and he is red. Adam is neither of those things. But he bounced straight back up, looking perky. It's an uncontested foul. They don't look too convinced. The wind's picking up a bit. They're right down in their own end, Rocket. It's going to be another. It's going to be another long point, I think. What a way to end the day, though. Long points. You can have some well-earned rest at the end of the day. What are your plans for tonight, Ben? Doing anything interesting?
Well, Riley Van Turnhout's in town, so
Casino?
probably heading up the Cavs.
Rightio.
It's open all night, so
It is.
might just head straight there and then head straight from there to the field tomorrow morning.
Big Red
Right,
towing the
Big
line.
Red, but unfortunately called out.
I'm saying that's an out.
I think that's an out as well, but nothing but respect for a man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm liking Big Red. Hopefully, if a Rocket player comes by, we can get Big Red's name because he thoroughly deserves a full roll call. Rightio. Matt in the middle of the park flicks it on to Adam Chung. He's got the downwind. Chung, put it up. Haven't seen too many big throws from him today, to be honest. And he is a tidy thrower. Lou now. Would you say Lou's a tidy thrower, Ben?
No, I think Lewin's throwing's a little bit like his hair, like a little bit wild all over the place. What I'm surprised to see is Andrew Hislop cutting under rather than cutting deep on a downwind point. And probably the biggest frame in Christchurch Ultimate. Widest shoulders I've ever seen. Probably fit.
I think Campbell Nauman would like to talk to you about that. That man's got a set of pins on him. We've got to name him Michael. We don't know who it belongs to. One of the Rocket players is called Michael. Francis and Big Red working together here. Great grab from Rory Moore. Here we go, Francis in the middle. It's a little bit still in the downfield now. High release flick, it's brought down. This man's definitely not getting sunburn on the disc. Great coverage. He has a buff, he's not using it. Pick call. I know fuck all. I shouldn't swear. I don't know much about picks, Ben, so you know, maybe throughout the game you can handle commentary during pick calls.
No problem, I can do that for you.
Was that a timeout call just there?
Yes.
from Dogma. There is a beautiful Belgian Shepherd puppy on the sideline. I wish you could see it, people. Oh, it just looked... It's adorable. It knows we're talking about it. Ben, you know a lot about dogs.
What are you saying there, Macca? You're the one who dogs the boys the most.
Hearsay. What do you think they're talking about in that Honey Dogma huddle?
You know what? I'll go find out for you.
Bit of recon work from Ben Johnston. I'm sure he'll be able to infiltrate the circle considering he's playing for the other Dogma side. We haven't got an agent within the Rocket circle. Elbows in. What I heard, the gist of it was no unders. Ben Johnston will be here to elaborate on that.
So the gist of the timeout was all Dogma were doing were talking trash about Rocket's ability to throw forehands up into the wind. So as you probably heard, the no unders call was saying we're going to mark out all the unders and we want them to throw it up because we don't think they can.
Do you reckon that's good? Do you reckon it's going to work? I can't make that assessment. Callum Trewick-Stephen on the sideline here. If he could just scooch on over a little closer to me, we could get his thoughts on the game so far.
Hello.
How you feeling?
Oh yeah, well, we really like stopping the unders, so we're going to keep trying to do that more because we're not doing it enough. They're playing quite strong, getting lots of good catches in, many catches per point. We're hoping that some of them come off wrong, but they haven't been coming off wrong, so...
You were 6-4 up, it's now 6-6. How's that got to feel?
A little bit sad, a little bit defeating, but you know, we're good. We can come back.
You definitely can. Thank you very much, Callum. Rightio. Tim Smith on the disc, but he's being marked by Mike Moldry. That's not going to be easy. Francis and Rory alongside him in the handlers. Stretching it deep on this upwind point. Oh!
Great bid there by Matt, avoiding the contact but still trying to get the D.
Francis to Rory. Do you think Lou should invest in an Alice band or something for that hair? He's got it sort of tied up.
Sorry, I'm a little bit old. What is an Alice band?
It's what Luka Modric used to wear. Very tidy piece of headwear for a sports person. Fernando Torres, another famous case.
Any non-footballers?
My sister used to wear one.
Ah, yes, the classic.
Mike Moldrew. Again, we haven't seen him putting up too many big throws. He's just doing the usual workhorse routine we know and love him for. A hat's come off, a hat's on the field now. Mike swings it back into Tom, plays it on to Matt. Matt gives it to Mike. It's a nice grab, a bit behind him. A great triumvirate of players there. Put it into the end zone for Luke Rabe with the catch. You just seemed a bit concerned there for a moment, Ben. What happened?
So, from my perspective here on the sideline, I'd really like to see a replay of that after this game's over because it looked like, again, from my perspective, Luka may not have had control of the disc until after he stepped out of bounds.
Hey, Ben, I see Riley Van Ternhout coming across. Surely you could bring him over.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Riley.
Oh, good on you, Riley Van Ternhout, for doing a bit of a rubbish run.
Is there actually rubbish on there?
So, over yonder.
Come on, guys. Don't be a litterbug. I see a couple of LaCroix. How do you pronounce it? LaCroix? LaCroix? That are sparkling water stuff? What's that?
LaCroix?
Oh, LaCroix. LaCroix, yes.
LaCroix?
Saw a couple of LaCroix cans in Riley Van Turnout's rubbish collection there. That's the work of Matt Doll, the Wildcats. He's been keeping his team hydrated with only the best. LaCroix. Rightio, who we got here for Honey Dogma on the D-line? Sean McDonald with the pull. Ryan. Tom, Warden, Toby, Dave, Kellum, and Harrison Leach. Perhaps he's going to leech the life out of this Rocket O with his tenacious defense.
Well, he's on Lucien Lee.
He's going to have a hard time. Francis on the disc. Getting marked by Ryan Sheridan. Come on, Harrison. You can't let Lou get away with that. The score is 6-7.
6-7. About the same height you'd have to put on your Tinder profile for Eddie Girls to swipe right.
I'll have you know, Ben, my mum says I'm 6'2", which is a perfectly average height.
I look forward to rewatching this.
There is a call on the field. Toby appears to be bullying and demeaning Colin and laughing about it. Foul uncontested.
Visible hand gestures from him. Oh no, those are just the signs. I thought he was talking in animated style. Toby is known to speak with his body. Perhaps a bit of Italian in him. All I know is he's from Mapua. Big up Nelson, fins up. Go the Marco.
Ooh, great pass there from Treeweek to the other team.
Colin pumping it deep. No dice though. Francis on the under. He's pointing that way. Ooh. Lucien gets it. Flicked in. Oh, that's a nice little point right there. And the man who scores it takes his hat off. Who is he? We don't know. Man of mystery.
He's a young buck.
They're all young bucks in this team.
True.
Besides Tim and Lucien. James Crosby throwing up some elbows for the Rocket team. Perhaps we could get him around here so we could talk about that group game. Here we go, folks. James Crosby, how did the group Wildcats game go?
It was a tough fought game, I think. Definitely the upwind, downwind played a bit of an effect. Wildcats gone up a bit of a run in the first half, so they took half a day before. But we came back early in the second half, down to about a 1 or 2 gap margin, and it kind of traded there. Wildcats ended up pulling it out 15-12.
Game of the day for you?
Oh yeah, of course. That's why we come to these tournaments to play Wildcats.
Ah yes, the classic. Auckland comes to Christchurch to play Wildcats.
If not for that, then for the beautiful climate right now. Despite the wind, lovely warmth. Rightio, who we got for Honey Dogma here? Andy, Lou, Luke, Harry, Tom, Mike and Matt. Some very clear lines they're using here.
Tom Fraser, not Tom Warden, for anyone who might be confused at home. The arguably much better Tom on the team.
It's gone up. Matt's running for it. That should be easy. It is. It's all she wrote. Honey Dogma take half, 8-7. Great game of Ultimate so far. I hope you're enjoying it. And if you're not enjoying the game, at least you might be enjoying the fantastic commentary we've got going on in the booth right now.
We hope. We really do.
We really stress that.
Yeah. Please.
We'll try to get some more recon on the Rocket team at halftime, figure out some names. I'm going to delegate that to Ben Johnston.
Sideline reporter.
before the broadcast, we discussed potentially just using a random name generator to come up with names for the players we didn't know.
You got a USB power bank at all? No? Okay, cool.
No, we don't. We do not have a USB power bank.
Because then I just pulled it up on Aussie Central, but
Oh, have you not got data or power?
I just have no.
Oh, true. I'll just do that. That's again big brain here in the booth.
Turns out we had in our pockets the whole time a device that could connect to the internet where we could find the rosters.
I don't know, Ben. Too many people, too many young people these days. They're always on their phone. They don't talk to people anymore. Blue Marts, scooch over a little closer, mate.
Give us a rundown of how your game's going.
Just give it a quick rundown, mate. One word to describe the half.
Fun.
Hot take.
Almost as much fun as we're having here in the booth, Callum.
I'm having a ball of a time.
Has anyone got the stream up on their phone?
It's right there.
Yeah, I know. You can't see who's watching. I want to see if my girl's watching.
All right, Lou. For you, we're gonna just bring up the video, the stream on my phone, and apparently Lou said your girl is watching.
Which one?
Oh, all right.
Ow!
Wow. Do this. Is that it?
I don't want to say anything else from here. There's no response.
Just trying to get through my phone here to find.
There. Maybe.
Where?
There?
Oh no.
You missed it. It's the one that says live on it.
Oh yes. 23 watching. Who we got?
I don't think we know. No. I assume she is. Hello.
Hello, Lou's girl.
I feel like the other people watching this don't want to.
Why'd you come over to the mic then and go, "Is my girl watching?" We get it. All right, you're a player. No, but it would have picked it up, mate.
So I'm going to try. Oh, live chat. Found it. So we have exactly 0 comments in the live chat.
Come on, guys. Let's represent. Chat spam Kappa if you know how. Is he playing it back? Sean Szymanski numbing down some sour squirms, is it? Just wait to see the boosted energy in the second half from him. He's going to be all over the show. Ben Johnston trying to take the sour squirms off Honey Dogma. I think they need it more than you, mate.
I'm a little bit peckish. This sideline talk's got me a little bit burning through some energy.
It is. We really are. It is some hungry, thirsty work. Do you mind passing me my drink bottle, please? Hope everyone's staying hydrated out there. In the great words of Nasty Woman, what is it? Hydrate or dihydrate? Too right. I'm seeing some smiles on the faces of Honey Dogma in the huddle here. They've got a reason to smile. Taking half. Oh, here we go. No, Collins put the hat back on. The strategy was tried. Didn't work out for them. What was your highlight of that first half, Ben?
Probably just all the banter we've had in the booth, Callum. That's what I'm really here for. Just chats with a good mate.
Righto. Thanks, mate.
Sean absolutely getting it up in the air. That was actually,
Yeah, that was quite good.
I've never seen Sean actually energetically move.
Yep. Mike's drop was pretty funny.
The classic pivot goes to throw, realizes he doesn't want to, but his
Whoa.
fingers have already released the disc.
Harry's wearing X Games Minneapolis 2017 socks. Those are pretty sick.
If you were an athlete in the X Games, Callum, which sport would you participate in?
Easy. Winter X Games, snowmobile cross.
That was a fast answer.
Oh, I've thought about this for a few years now, mate. Have you seen that?
I don't watch the X Games.
Winter X Games.
Winter X Games.
It's pretty sick. Hey guys, if you're watching, just tune off and go YouTube, search on YouTube, Snowmobile Cross Winter X Games. It's pretty sick. It's probably more interesting than what's going on currently. It's gonna be massive to see who's got the better chant going into the second half, Rocket or Honey Dogma. Who do you reckon? Who's got the vocal cords?
I think Rocket, personally, probably has the enthusiasm, but Honey Dogma has the numbers.
Oh, that's a good chant from Honey Dogma. Rocket with the reply. What's it going to be? Sure.
Choreography.
It's not about choreography, it's about volume, Ben. And I think Honey Dogma are going to be coming into this point with the energy advantage. Are they on O or D? Let's have a look here. It looks to me like they've put their D line on, so D it is. See, I'm not seeing a disc down Rocket End. What's going on? Oh, my apologies. It's Cam with the pole for Honey Dogma. They're going to be, it's going to be an upwind O point, downwind O point for Rocket. So they should put this one away, level the scoreboard. For Honey Dogma, we've got Ryan, Dave, Harrison, Toby, Cam, Tom Warden, and Sean Szymanski. For Rocket, we're looking at Colin, Francis, Big Red. Who's for?
It's a really good question, Macca.
It is a really good
If only
question.
we had a device that could look up the rosters.
Oh, of course. We need to follow through on that. I got distracted by Snowmobile Cross. Take it away, Ben.
So Francis Kim with the disc in the centre of the field, looking for a forehand. Goes straight deep, tipped by Dave. Great D by Dave Sanders, seeing that coming, helping out his deep ender Tom Warden.
We're seeing shadows of Finals Dave making an appearance. Man's got a bit of gas in the tank now.
Ryan Sheridan with the disc. Doesn't quite get his first look that he wants, so he passes it up to Toby Sutherland. Once again, Toby not getting what he wants, so he goes to swing to Ryan, but unfortunately there's a bit of a miscommunication and puts it out of his reach. Number 82 from Rocket picks it up, passes it straight, beautiful around across the field to Colin. It centers bit back to Kim, Francis Kim.
Oh, no, we're not having much luck here with...
Fantastic poach block there by Ryan Sheridan. He's a wily little individual, quite squirrely, I think. That's probably his spirit animal, is the squirrel.
Would you say that? A squirrel?
I just got a nod by someone walking alongside, happened to overhear that and agree. So,
well,
clearly I'm not wrong.
Chat, feel free to discuss Ryan's potential spirit animal. Squirrel is indeed the front runner, but if you think you can make a better case for another animal or plant, go ahead.
Fantastic deep shot. Was almost expecting a veteran timeout call. I know I would have, but probably because I would have been out of breath at that point.
Same. Pick called on what could have been a score. Goes back.
Veteran pick call.
You don't see much better pick calls than that, do you?
joking. It wasn't manipulation.
It's put up, brought down by Big Red. That's how you do it.
The disc never lies.
Rightio, hopped on Ultimate Central, but seems like all the players go by the name Hidden by User.
Well, okay then.
We'll call it henceforth as that. Oh, some high fives there, as opposed to the forearm bump. That's risky. Perhaps the excitement from them getting that vital point. They temporarily lost focus, let a high five slip in there. Rightio, and it's Hidden by User with the pull here, ready to go. Colin alongside him. Tim Meyer Smith, Francis Kim, Hidden by User.
Lucian Lee and Big Red to finish it off.
Rightio, and for Honey Dogma on O, Tom, Harry, Matt, Adam, Luke and Lou, and Michael, Luke Muldrew.
Luke Michael's middle name.
It is.
Fantastic.
Big shout out to Mike. His mum and dad are on the sideline. They've come up from Mahino, which is just south of Oamaru, to watch the game. Come to the Big Smoke to see their youngest son grinding hard.
Does Mike have any siblings?
He does.
I would have pictured him as an only child, to be honest.
What are their names? Tracy and Matt. Oh, big up to Tracy and Matt, Harrison's parents. Your son loves you.
We hope you're watching.
It's up by Tom, brought down by Lush. Gave it a little bit of an adjustment. It's hit the ground. Who's going to pick it up? Francis.
A bit like Tom, that huck wasn't quite high enough off the ground to clear the defender. Nice early cut from Colin to get open.
Yeah, great.
He's on the low side.
Caught loose
passes it up to
sleeping.
Big Red. Big Red looks for the next under.
Rory
it would seem
Moore.
that Dogma have forgotten their timeout talk of no unders.
We might have misheard them. They might have said no undies. Is this a commando game from Honey Dogma?
Reduce weights, reduces fatigue.
Couldn't recommend it enough.
That's advanced level.
Oh! Matt first says no thank you. That's big. That was a full palm on the disc too. We could hear that from here.
Down the smackdown on Big Red. Proceeds to then get the disc and look deep. But it is Luke who gets the disc. Passes up to musty Mike Muldrew. Matt Furs cuts deep there, takes two defenders with him.
It's a
And they
scuba.
decide not to follow him.
It's a scuba to Matt first. That's a score.
Tom Fraser with the iconic upside down throw.
9-8 Honey Dogma. Is it too early to make a scoreline prediction, Ben?
What time is time cap?
Time to get a watch.
A real knee slap at that one.
In other news, the Dogma line we're looking at here, Sean McDonald with the pull, Ryan Sheridan, Sean Szymanski, Callum Trewick, Stephen, Cam, and Dave Sanders and Toby Sutherland.
So it is currently 5:09. I believe the game started at 4 o'clock.
You'd be right.
So we're 69 minutes in. Nice.
Nice. Rory Moore, Tim Meyer Smith, Francis Kim,
Now, if I'm
Hidden
not
by
wrong,
User.
I believe time cap goes at 70 minutes. Am I correct? Tom Warden. Tom Warden, the player in this game who does not know when the game's supposed to end. Fantastic. Glad to see that he's conserving his energy for the on-field antics.
It's not the best pull, but it'll do. Big chase from Toby Sutherland. Let's go Dogma. Sean brings it down. Fire up Rory Moore.
We really hope it's Rory Moore.
Yeah, we've been owning it, to be honest. There's a couple Rorys though.
Is there?
Yeah, one of the... I don't know how many, but there's a couple. Ryan Sheridan on the disc, swings it around to Toby. Toby, look deep there. Good cut from Treewick Stephen, but no luck.
Seam to Sean.
Sean looking deep. He floats it. Ooh, it's brought down by Callum. Great pick. Oh, that is a marginal pass. He gets lucky. Seam, 2 hands in the air, full stretch. Yeah, chill out. Oh, Cam's beat. Yeah, he's got it. That's a point. 10-8 to Honey Dogma. They've gotten back to that 2-point lead. Is this a vital turning point in the game, Ben Johnston?
I think so. I think Dogma are finally starting to pull away with it a little bit. We're very close to time cap here, so I expect soft cap to go any minute now. And with 2 points in the lead, with so little time remaining, I can't see anything but Dogma winning.
Wow, that's confident.
I'd be willing to put a pint of beer on it, Callum.
No, I'm not going to make that bet.
Damn, I was really hoping for a free pint of beer. Hey, Luce. When's time cap? Like, how long a game?
Just take your hand off it.
No, it can't be. What's on now?
It is 10 past. Or just after 10 past.
20.
Yeah, I think it might be 20. If it's not.
What's time cap done?
Okay.
10 minutes till soft cap.
Oops. 8 minutes now. That was a fast 2 minutes.
I think we haven't given Luke enough credit for hat aerodynamics. He's had his backwards on the whole day, just like Ask Ketchum. Yeah, very intelligent choice. Andy Hislop, put your hat on backwards, mate. Plus 10 speed.
No, Andy, I think we really need the hat forwards just to put some shade on your face, otherwise, get a little too much of it otherwise.
It's an experiment. We'll see how it plays out. Rightio. On the field for Honey Dogma, Dave, Toby, Ryan, Tom Warden, Saint Szymanski, and Cam on the mark. He's marking Francis Kim. Handling alongside him looks like Rory Moore and old mate. Got a loose man here on Ryan's left shoulder, but I'm sure he's covered. Dave can't get there. Rory brings it down. Goes to Colin now. Big red there. They've got some forward momentum on this upwind. They're going to slow down a bit though. And the Dogma D is going to reset. Spread wide. Cam's there to block the swing. Great pressure.
Keep taking him. Don't stay static, Luca. Keep taking him.
Luca. Isn't there a Luca Mercer? Have I got that right? There might just be a Mercer on the field. Statistically, the chances are high.
The chances are quite high that there is a Mercer on the field.
The hammer goes up. That's what we want to see.
Mercer, it's a big red.
It's literally that easy, folks. 10-9. So now knowing that a soft cap is actually not too close, would you revise your call of Dogma taking this one out as easily as you said it was?
6 minutes to a soft cap. Dogma up by 1 point. I'm still confident that the boys can bring it home.
They look a little bit deflated, Dogma. I'm seeing some hands on hips. Powerful pose. Rightio, for the Dogma O, it's Mike Matt, Adam Chung, Andy Hislop. He hasn't turned his head around, but no worries. We've got Luke Rabe rocking the Ash Ketchum style. And close it off, it's Lou and Tom.
I keep hearing pass.
And on the rocket line, we've got Tim, Lucian, Francis, hidden by user, et al. Is that how it's pronounced? Like a paper, is it et al or et al? You know, like when you're reading a paper and it's like, you know, multiple authors, so they have the.
Al.
Is it et al?
I wouldn't know because I've actually never said it in person. Until
Yeah,
today.
it's one of those things you don't really say.
I'm a historian who doesn't know how to pronounce the words I write.
The rocket line, Maya Smith et al.
I'm
Rightio.
gonna pull up the chat.
Oh, it's a great pull. Lou's had to backtrack. Plays it quick. Can they get it out of their end zone in time? It's going to be an up window point. It's going to be hard. They haven't got it easy, Honey Dogma. Matt Furr's on the disc though. Bit of movement downfield from Mike Muldrew, stretching the deep. The flick goes through. It's incisive and it's picked up by Matt Furrs. I heard some calls of bang it, but wisely holstered by Matt Furrs. Lou on the up line. Who's he going to give it to? Oh, there's a bit of miscommunication between Tom and Lou. It's been conceded deep in their own half. I got to tell you, Rocket will be licking their lips thinking about this. Francis with Lucian deep behind him. Goes to Big Red on the open side.
Was it? That was the break side.
Break side?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Dogma's putting on a low side force, forcing to the
Towards the near side.
booth.
Bit of a juggle there. Just to let you know, in the commentary booth, we've both stood up. We're that excited for this point. Tom flicks it through, finds Adam Chung. Great cut from Adam. They're making some easy movement here now. It's flicked through. Mike should get this. He does. Puts a foot down. Oh, look at the look on his parents' face. The pride that's radiating off them. Mike Muldrew, he's done well. That's a vital point. Is it 9-11 or 9-12?
9-11.
We're getting a bit of criticism from the cheap seats here. Please, just put it in chat. We need it in writing. There wasn't an invitation into the booth.
Lauren James on the sideline asking us to make an inappropriate joke about the scoreline.
Yeah.
What's funny about 11-9?
Nothing at all.
I didn't say that.
Lauren, Lauren, we don't want you to bring that into our buffet.
Oh my god.
That's this. No.
Are you doing this wrong?
No, because I realised today how many bloody assignments I have to do. I kind of just forgot about it. I got the call from Nando. I was like, hell yeah, just completely dropped everything. So no, tomorrow.
I'm glad we can help you procrastinate.
Oh, Frisbee is the ultimate way to procrastinate.
That's why I'm playing football.
Excellent pun.
Lou wouldn't know about a real workload though because he's still in high school. Honestly, how long has this man been in high school for? 13? We appreciate his youthful, what's the word? Exuberance? Vibe? Francis Kim on the near side. Harrison Leach putting on a great mark. It's brought back round to the father that we believe to be Luca Mercer. Ooh, it's a drop.
Sounds like number 73 is called Mike here, if I heard correctly. Oh,
Hidden by user.
We've just been corrected. His last name on his shirt is Groot, and therefore that is his name.
Could be, what was his first name? Michael.
Groot.
No, that might be his last name. Some zippy marking there from Colin. It's Toby on the disc now in the middle. Does it go? But he resets it to Ryan and great under from Callum Treweek Stephen. It's the flick on. Oh, there's a pick call. Some calls of no unders.
A message in the chat from Chris Carr, flexing that he's currently in Canada.
He wants us to interact with the chat a bit more, Chris Carr does. Hey, mate. Back to the game, Toby on the disc. Another great under from Tree Week. Not getting any love there though. Ryan puts the backhand through to, oh my goodness! Oh, you hate to see that, David Sanders. What a
Fantastic tip there by a player who looks to be even younger than Lewin.
That was a delightful little, was that a foot block?
I would say it was.
It looked to me like a foot block. It was on the far side. Hidden by user. Nuts defense.
It is 5:21. We expect soft cap to have gone at this point, but we haven't heard anything in the form of a hooter.
Francis Kim puts it through to Colin. The sun's gone behind a bit of cloud. He could probably take the hat off, but you to you. Luke on the disc. He turns. Colin now near side, low side.
This is exactly what Dogma.
Oh, the drops there! The chance to go 3 points up now.
Take
Honey
the game.
Dogma O. Get her done. Ryan's asked, can he spike it? Soft cap's gone. Oh, he makes a bid, Harrison Leach. No dice. Tracy and Mike, I hope you're alright at home. I believe it was Tracy. Maybe not Mike, not 100% there. Matt.
Tracy and Matt.
Tracy and Matt. Speaking of Matt's, Matt Furz pacing the sideline, hands behind his back. It's gone up from Rory Moore.
Old man Dave goes.
Dave. Oh, will there be a call?
Nope.
No, Dave immediately jogging back downfield. The crowd loves it. You can just see that. Ryan Sheridan now, they've got the downwind O. You got to feel.
I'm feeling a big throw in the next couple of seconds.
Yeah, it looks like Honey Dogma got their ears pinned back.
Yeah,
They're
pressure's
keen.
dropped.
It's a deep, stretched out vertical here. Toby, the other handler, stacking up on Dave Sanders. Will he get the bookends? It's gone up. Tom Warden pacing deep, hasn't got the beans.
A bit of a roast on the sideline by one of Tom's own teammates, Cam. Tom, if you're watching this in the replay, you do a great job of making your legs move, but your body really doesn't appear to gain any ground whatsoever.
His words, not ours. We won't tell you who said that on the sideline.
Well, I did. I said it was Cam. It was Cam, by the way.
Anyway, Francis Kim now. A little bit still in the downfield. Puts the flick through to Rory. It's going to be a tough upwind point. Another flick now, Luca.
Is that Luca? We decided
We're going with Luca. Again, these players, it's the end of the game, energy's low. It's going to be a grind this last point. Francis, big up line, big gainer. The flick goes through. This should be a point. Oh, the wind's... There you go. Yes. A powerful fist raised to the air by Francis Kim. The scoreline 10-11
If I was
to
Dogma,
Honey
I'd be
Dogma.
thinking very carefully about the kind of cuts that they want to give up. It would appear at that point that they were really good at taking away those unders, but unfortunately that translated into giving away the up the lines. Really, Rocket looks like they're getting a lot of ground taking those up the line cuts, and you can see there at the end there, Francis Kim up the line and then a free throw, just let it sit in the wind nicely for his intended receiver to catch for the score.
Don't choke, Dogma. They're
Insightful from you, Callum.
cutting. Here we go. It's Adam Chung, Matt Furs, Tom Fraser, Lou Mance, Luke Rabe, Mike Muldrew, Harry Jones. And for Rocket, Francis, Lucien, Luca, Big Red, Tim, hidden by user.
Still running with that joke, are we?
I think I'm getting some mileage out of it. Don't care if it hasn't.
Hey Tom, you might want to watch the replay on this game.
What's that?
You had some constructive criticism from your own teammates that was played onto the mic. Yeah.
I mean, I take it. What is it?
No, you have to.
Oh, you're going to have to find out yourself,
rewatch,
mate.
Trying to get more views.
Yes, we're clickbaiting in the commentary booth. Cam said what about Tom? Tune in to find out. You wouldn't believe it. Tom puts a loopy backhand up, but there's a pick call.
If there's anything pit calls demonstrate is that Frisbee players really need to hit the gym. These biceps in these players are unspectacular, would be the words I would use to describe.
Is that an open invite to your home gym and your flat, Ben?
Yes.
Adam with the disc. He's put in a great shift tonight. Reliable. Tom flicks it through. Lou Mance on the under. He hasn't got anyone. He goes to reset with, he looks off. Tom finally gets it to him. Calm from Lou. Backhand to Matt. Put it up, Matt Furs. It goes. It's Mike. It's Mike. It's Mike. There you have it. Big hug from Tim Smith and Mike Muldrew. What a way to end the game. Big upward and backhand.
Who cares about coronavirus? Just hug the opposition.
Yeah. Love wins today. That's 12-10 to Honey Dogma. The final score. Don't dab, Lou Mance. Elbows, forearms, all round. What a great game of Ultimate. Rightio. I don't think we'll be bringing any post-game coverage. It's been a long day here at Nunweek Park. If you've been watching the games, thank you for joining in. Thank you to UC Sport for providing this setup. Had a bit of trouble in the middle, at cost, but a fair cost, I'm sure. I don't have access to the budget. Anyway, that's day one of Chalice City Classic, Nunweek Park in Christchurch, wrapping up. Might see you again tomorrow. Drive safe, people.